Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. We got a bunch of good stuff today. It is the Sharp Dressed event featuring Patch Wolverine. Sorry, I missed a button there. And it's a lot of fun, especially with his strike tiles that he creates, and also is pretty challenging because there's certain 4 stars that are boosted, including Bishop. So we're going to get into how to take on a boosted Bishop among other teams there. And we're going to do the Crash of the Titans battle to win a legendary token. We're going to do all of our other tokens and level up our characters, and also at some point during the video we're going to champion one of the newer 4-star characters today, so stay on for that. That should happen probably before we get into our PvP. So let's start with the Crash and take on the Sam Wilson 4-star character of Falcon, and a lot of people call him Flapton or funny names like that. He's not really a high-rated character necessarily, but his red ability has the possibility of being one of the hardest hitting abilities in that whole 4-star tier. We take him on with Nova, and so we're going to be challenging Sam Wilson for yellow and red AP. Nova has a black ability, and Sam's other ability is a passive blue that can be kind of tough. So let's look at Nova really quick. I did play him recently, so I'll try to make this quick. Played him in a recent video. Takeoff is pretty cool in that it creates strike tiles for only a cost of 6 AP, but I really like to try to play his red when you can make it Rocket Man. When it is Rocket Man, that happens, it changes anytime you have black tiles on the board, and when it's Rocket Man, he sends the enemy airborne. When they land, they take a whole bunch of damage plus the strike tiles that you have on the board. And if there's no strikes on the board, it resumes back to Takeoff. So I like to get the strike tiles on the board by playing either his yellow or black ability. Let's actually look at Danger Zone first. So it's a cost of 8. It places 3 black strike tiles on the board at level 3. At level 5, it's 4 much stronger strike tiles. And there's this other side of this. When there's 5 black strike tiles on the board, or more than 4, he'll actually remove all of them and deal 12,976 damage. That is a cool ability. It does a lot of damage for just 8, but I play it at level 3 because I like to get a lot out of his yellow and red combo. And so if you play his black to get strike tiles on the board, then you play Nova Blast for only a cost of 7. It's 4907 damage, but remember, you just put his strike tiles on the board from the black, so it deals more damage than that. And then it creates a strike tile of strength, 316 for each ally still in the fight. So there's no allies in this fight except for Nova himself, so you could reduce his yellow down and his black up for this single Crash of the Titans matchup. I'm going to leave it alone because I'll forget to change him back later when I need to use him. Let's jump into the action and see if we can win. Take our boosts off to make things a little even. So Sam's red ability is very expensive. Dive Bomb costs 14. I'm not even going to try to keep red away from him very much. Of course, I want to get my own red, but that's if he gets 14 red, he deserves to win probably in this matchup. But we will definitely need to make sure to keep yellow away from him. Wings of Liberty, he places a protect tile on every yellow tile on the board. It can be a big deal in a one-on-one matchup if he gets his protect tiles out. So let's do yellow instead of red since we have the choice. Alright, so now his other ability is blue, but it's a passive, and blue does a couple things. If there's special tiles on the board for him, it will strengthen them, and then if there's countdowns on the board, it actually reduces the timer on countdowns. So keeping him away from blue isn't that important at all, except for, you know, his blue match damage is going to be stronger, his second strongest match damage color compared to off colors. But again, we've got a major advantage here being higher level than him. I think blue is fine to let him get. matches in. So what do we want to do? We have our yellow ready to go. I think I do want to get black going if we can before we play it. Let's see how it goes here. I like to make matches toward the top because it's less likely to set up a chain reaction than a lower match on the board. Well, yeah, sure. Right when I say that, he does pretty good and messes up the black match I was going for. Luckily enough, this purple drops it down for me. So we have our black and yellow. Things look pretty good here. Let's go ahead with, turn our animations on. Good thing I remembered once. Oh man, wrong button. Oh, what a disaster. That wrong button, I accidentally did a move I wasn't going for, allowed him to get all the way up to 11 red. Yikes. I thought I was scrolling that screen and it basically just made a match for me. Okay, well, we better get Danger Zone played here for some strike tiles. And now we'll hit him with Nova Blast. 2-hit combo. He's down to 5,700 health already. I'm going to do, there's a black match up here with those strikes. I don't want to take the strikes out, so let's just do this green to try to keep those safer. We just have to get our red. How do we not have 6 red yet? We're going to win with a strike tile damage only potentially here. Oh, that's too bad. That mistake really cost us. I don't see a way to recover now before it's too late. Maybe. Alright, let's remove our strike tiles. Maybe this will buy us a little bit of time. Uh-oh. He's got his red. So his red ability does damage depending on how many special tiles he has on the board, how many protect tiles he has on the board. So it's going to do minimal damage now. I mean, 3,300 is plenty, but it would do 500 additional damage for each special tile on the board. If he had 9 protects, it would be double, over double that damage. I'm trying to see if there's any way we could line up a red match before this is over. Dive Bomb is cool ability. Yeah, not a big deal in this case. At least we kept him away from yellow. Well, that's a win, but I really wanted to play his Nova's red ability. We didn't even get 6 AP in red during that whole match. Well, if you've seen our previous videos, we did a little bit more with Nova and a lot with his Rocket Man ability. Check that out if you want to see it in action. Let's move on. Got the legendary token. Let's go ahead and do our tokens. Then we will champion a 4-star character. Then we'll go into PvP action for the day. Let's see. It's been a couple days. So, yeah, Infinite Pursuit. I've got 3 leftover tokens that I didn't get played in time. Not a huge fan of how the new timing works with the token draws. You have to pretty much wait for it to say tap to open at the bottom. I used to like to do my taps before that. And we emptied that vault and got sent back instead of just to the next vault. Interesting. Honor Among Thieves. Here we go. We've got 2 tokens to pull. Can't find a good spot for my bubble there. And then we'll do a daily draw. There is a Ant-Man purple, a Nightcrawler, and a Mysterio cover in here. We got a shot at those. Three-star Gambit, good hit. Just an Ares, and the last one today is Quicksilver. Okay, couple of 3 stars, couple more days there for sure. Building up a good amount of taco tokens. I'm still waiting on those. There's a new deal that came out today. $75 US for the kind of a legendary token pack, if you want to call it that. They're calling it the legendary resupply. I don't know if it's worth it, guys. Depends on your roster for sure. There are some hero points that comes along with this. 9,000 is good, but you know, for ISO 8, 24,000, I thought it could be a whole lot more. And then red ISO, none of us are making a whole lot of use of that right now, while supports are kind of on break. So is it worth it to spend this much real cash for 5 legendary token draws? I think that depends on your results. And you know, 5 command points is good. The real thing here is if you buy this, each one of your alliance mates gets 5 command points from the purchase. So that is a nice way to replicate the rewards all through your alliance. Make sure you're in you know, a full alliance before you do that, or reward your buddies. I don't know. I'm not going to do it myself. It's just a little pricey for what you get, probably. Got these elites here. 17 gold right out with Dr. Doom and Vision. We've ran a little bit lower with luck on elites, and today is making up for it. 3 stars already there with Thor, and then Psylocke. Man, don't say anything. Don't ruin that hot streak. Maybe it's going to cool off for the remaining 8 here. Outside of vaults, I like how the new system update, the new game engine, works for tokens. They're way faster now. And we did get the all following 2 stars from that. That's funny. Hey, we're up to 16 heroics. Nice to be able to pull at the odds at getting a 4-star is 1 in 16. We will do that. I want to point this out here real quick, guys. We made it over 1,000 standard tokens. That's the first time I've ever saved up that many. There's really no reason to save up standards, in my opinion. I know people hoard other tokens because of roster timings and stuff like that. Standards, there's no reason for it. I just thought it would be fun to make 1,000. So here's what we're going to do. Let's pull a couple today. I want to see how fast they fire off. And let's do like 5 in a row. Yeah, they blow through pretty quickly. Alright, so here's my idea. In a separate video, all I'm going to do is all 1,000 plus of these standard tokens. We're going to burn through them, see how many 3-star bonuses we get along the way, and that'll just be a single video. I think it'll be kind of funny. Might be pretty boring for some of us, but the 1 in 43 odds at a 3-star, that might be kind of fun to blow through those in one separate video. Let me know what you think. I might do it on the next one. Let's do this 16 heroics. There's a shot at a 4-star here, maybe more than one if we run with some hot viewer luck. Need to find some gold. There's our first 3-star, Mystique. My lucky sidekick accidentally pulled the 10-pack token that we were saving for the next video. He did a couple heroics for me, and then did draw the 10-pack. We got 3 stars and a 3-star bonus here, so it ran well. But I was waiting for you guys to make that the viewer luck, try to get us a 4-star from the 10-pack. Oh well. Quicksilver. Another gold. Storm. Can we get another 3-star or better? There it is. Deadpool. Patch Wolverine with the bonus Doctor Strange. Very nice. And our daily draw is just a 2-star. Well, that's it on our latest legends. We're back up to 11 now, saving those up, and we're closing in on 2,000 command points. Maybe, just maybe, after we level up a bunch of characters here, we'll be closer to 2,000. Let's see if we can get there. I'm going to burn off the 2 stars. I know they're kind of boring, but we get 3-star covers and build up our heroics along the way for our next video. So let's just do it quickly. And man, please remind me. See the experience level up at the top? The last 2 videos I said we were going to collect it, and I keep forgetting. Let's do that before we champion this 4-star character. Please help me somehow. If I played live, you'd be able to remind me. I haven't played live for a while. The viewer luck works well whether live or in videos, so I need to take a stab at getting better at editing and stuff. That's it for the 2s. Let's go to the 3-star. Sorry, I clicked too far back. How many 3s do we have here built up? 51. Right. Hulk and Black Widow move up a notch. Couple of Storm. Doctor Strange is my current bonus hero now because at the 227, you see, he will earn a legendary. I have to, what do I need to do for patch? Do I have another duplicate I'm working on? I think so. Got some command points from Deadpool. And 15 from Quicksilver. Nice hit. Maybe that should go there. Let's see if we can train up Psylocke. Yep, she's a recent rebuild. Okay. I see. We got a couple duplicates we need to work on. Can we do this with patch? Yeah, this is a shortcut to that. Look at this. 444 on my duplicate patch Wolverine. All I need is one more of any color, and we can champion him again for the 4th time ever, I think. I have to look back to be sure, but I'm pretty safe to say I've championed 3 of them already. Electra takes a bunch of levels from recent rewards. I already did that. Panther can take a couple of colors. Daredevil. She-Hulk, I think she's going to get a legendary here. There we go. One further reward takes her up to 258. I just sold my duplicate of her, or my max champ of her, technically, so I'm building the duplicate back up to max level. Cyclops, Blade. Iron Man hits 260, 15,000 health again. Next reward is 15 command points. Let's take a look here. Alright, so Carol and Rocket and Groot move up a notch. We should have a couple here on Bullseye. And there it is. I was scrolling down to the bottom. We need to sell out and rebuild our Gamora and Vision. Well, we have to sell other characters because I already let those Max Champ duplicates go. So Gamora and Vision. So who do I have to sell? I know who it is. To take their place. What I like to do is scroll through and take a look at what other characters are close to level 266 for the maximum. And I've already done a bunch of these. I'm pretty sure it's Iron Man and Magneto are the next closest. And then Bullseye and Cap are getting there. I favorited them only to take a quick look and double check. Make sure I'm not out of control. Right. 266 Max Champ Iron Man and 266 Magneto. And the duplicates are getting close to max. Let's let the full level characters go to create roster slots. That saves me from being forced to purchase a new roster slot. And of course, oh man, too far back. Come on, Rick. Where's my full Magneto alphabetically in the list? There we go. So I don't suggest you guys sell your Max Champ 3 stars for as long as you can possibly hold out. But if you've got a duplicate built up and they're pretty close, then I think it's the fine time to do that. Let's see here. Alright, so we've got those sold out. Let's go to our roster list again, and now we can re-recruit Gamora and Vision, so we can build upon them again. Great. Keep hitting that button, think it's going to work. All right, great. We got our 3 stars cleared out, and then I'll have to figure out how to roster Punisher soon. Maybe I'll just have to purchase a roster slot with hero points. That wouldn't be the end of the world. But, okay, so our 4-star characters. Here we go. We've got 9. I don't want to sell them. I just wanted to look at how many we had. Our recent champion, Ronin Hawkeye. Got a couple of levels. He's up to 275. A lot of fun to play him. 3 Elektra in a row from recent event rewards. 7 more command points. How close are we now? 1998. All right, we're going to crack 2,000 very soon. Elektra hits level 333, 21,5 in health. And let's go to Emma Frost, a legendary token, level 300. Very good. And Mysterio, we can train up these other covers that we just got from the last event. Boy, that's a really neat... Was the graphic always that shiny on the adding a star level? Seems like they enhanced that a little bit. But this is it, guys. This is what I was talking about. This is the 4-star character. He's brand new to me and everyone, pretty much. But hey, he made it up to 13 covers. We can champ this guy. No reason to wait. Let's do it now. Now I have to decide how to spec him out. So 153 in ISO to champion him. Let me make sure I've got that down. I think that's a little more than I was planning on. Okay, 153.3, let's do it. 12,500 to promote to a champion, and we are there. He's got about 14,000 health. That's pretty standard for a lot of characters. And so here's what we need to decide. I think I'm going to want his purple at level 4. It came, or at level 5. It came in naturally at 4. So right now, his purple ability costs 7. It would turn Mysterio invisible for 3 turns and create 4 blue trap tiles that deal 500 damage when matched. But usually he'll be invisible when that happens, and that would be 813 damage. Let's look at the next step. Invisible for 4 turns, 720 damage, or 1100 when invisible. I think I really have to move that up. We'll take his yellow down. And there's that beautiful star level increase. Yep, I think that's the way to go. We'll test him out this way. For my next trick is a passive ability, but it's really pretty sweet. So if you have 8 or more blue, he converts 5 of that to yellow and deals 396 damage to the highest level enemy. Not a big amount of damage, just a bonus there if you want to consider it that way. But if you still have 4 or more blue AP after converting, stun the target for 2 turns. So what you really want to try to do is try to get to 9 blue, and then that will guarantees when it removes 5, you'll have 4 blue left over to stun the target for 2 turns. So if you just get up to 8, you might want to wait for a spot where you can get up to 9, I think, or 9 or 10 or whatever. So the pledge, it costs 6. It's an inexpensive ability. Mysterio places a 4-turn countdown tile while it's on the board, making a yellow match generates purple AP instead. So cool. This is the first time we've seen this ability change what color AP you get from making a match in this way, and it's dependent on that countdown. And so it's really pretty clever. And when the countdown goes off, he steals a burst of 650 health from a random enemy and an ally. So you can't guarantee who it is. It might take health from someone you'd rather him not, but I think we'll be able to plan around that. It's only 650. We'll deal with it. At level 5, though, it's still a 4-turn countdown, but it's a bunch more health, the 1500 from a foe and an ally. I kind of think what they could have done was make it higher from a foe and less from an ally. But you know, Mysterio is #1 mysterious. So that makes sense. And yeah, I don't see a huge difference in going from level 3 to level 5. So let's run him that way. Oh, I finally remembered. We are going to do it. Thank goodness. We are at Shield rank 181. With our experience, we've been able to collect this for a long time. You see the exclamation point there. Check this out. This isn't one level. This is many. I want to finally get this done. Oh my goodness. 557,500. ISO 8. Can you believe it? Yeah, I've waited a while to claim that. I have to grab a screenshot of that just for my friends, and that's pretty unbelievable. That's a lot of ISO I can't even use because all my characters are actually usually leveled up as high as they can be. But yeah, that would be really nice when you get up to the 170s, 180s. It gets to be a lot of ISO in one shot when you level up. So good, we got it collected and can move on. Let's get into some PvP action. We'll start in Sharp Dressed here. This is the Patch Wolverine event. And yeah, we'll take on a Thor and a Okoye team first. How about we play with... Let's play with... we've got a couple choices here. I've got my Iceman, who is at 551 covers, 10 covers out of 13, and leveled up to a boosted level 510. Really big deal, 98,000 health. I think he's fun to play with right now. And let's bring along a 4-star character that might be good in this. And definitely can't play 4-star Iceman, but I think we'll play Agent Venom. And then I think next after that we'll get in a fight with Bishop, or we'll just fight Bishop, and then I really want to show you Nick Fury. So let's go. I think this will be a fun matchup. I can't find a good spot for that. Let's boost green and black and blue and purple. Red and yellow. No, we better boost red and yellow. And then this is one of the best team ups that in the middle that you can play with boosted 4-star characters or 5-star characters. In my opinion, that Nick Fury yellow ability is awesome. I'll show you that. Probably not the team up. I'll probably show you a live yellow Fury with him in the battle. So here we go. We're going to take on a Thor and Okoye with our super boosted Iceman, and then I want to try our best to make use of Agent Venom. And he's got a cool passive that's fun to set off. So Iceman creates those countdowns passively. Oh man, why didn't I get that match 4 in yellow? I really want to build up yellow. I was more fixated on this black. So, okay, we've got a couple ways to get yellow here. There's a match 4 in purple. Well, I'm going to forego the yellow to show you what the match 4 in purple does. So there's a 1-turn countdown on the left, and Iceman's countdowns actually work when they get destroyed as well. So we'll do the match 4, and there we go. Got Thor for the stun. And I need to level up Iceman's blue so that the countdowns are longer. I'm definitely suffering a bit from them being short countdowns. Another match 4 that not only destroys a countdown, but sets off a match in red for us automatically. Okay, so Thor's at 36,000 health. Let's hold him there. Let's start getting... Oops. Man, I gotta be more careful with those reds. They're up to 5. We can get... Okay. This will turn blue to black, unfortunately. So we're at 12 purple, surprisingly. If we get a lot more purple, we'll be able to use that for Agent Venom's passive ability. Maybe we should go for it. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, so let's see. We get no other benefit out of purple in this team that we're playing. Way behind on green AP as well. Should absolutely focus on green if you have Iceman on your team. I'm a huge fan of Agent Venom's yellow ability. So they have 9 green. They might play their Patch Wolverine ability. I really kind of hope they do instead of building up 12 green for Thor, since they have such a weak Wolverine on their team. So because of that, I'm going to wait and play my yellow for Take Cover from Agent Venom. It's a team damage ability. It does a bunch of team damage at this level, 11,400, and it makes Venom's teammates invisible for a few turns. Here is a purple red on the drop. So we're up to 15 purple. I think if we get one more match, and here it is. Now Agent Venom's passive. Oh, we let him get green. I was so worried about the other stuff. That's funny. There's his passive ability, and it's going to destroy random tiles on the board. It does not avoid your special tiles, if you were wondering, but you can get some pretty cool cascades from the random tile destruction. On top of that, it also does a little bit of damage back to Agent Venom when that plays. Can't believe I just don't have any green going. Let's do this. Let's get a stun on Thor. 3-turn stun for that match. Awesome. And yeah, if Venom happens to destroy one of those countdowns, it will stun that character also. You don't get the AP for the tile destruction, so don't think that you do there. Let's now get a big stun on Okoye. Every blue match builds up blue AP, of course, and Iceman will proc countdowns every time you have 4 or more blue, 3 at higher levels. So yeah, this is going pretty well. Let's go ahead now with a couple of stunned characters we're going to play. Well, let's just hit Thor with Symbiotic Assault. I have this at level 3. I would love to run this higher, but I just get so much out of Agent Venom's black and yellow. Let's play it. Really cool animation. Finally got green. That was a really strong red hit from that very weak Patch Wolverine, by the way. Alright, finally, let's play Iceman. Repeaters on the board, and we get damage effects from the repeaters. However, if they happen to get matched or destroyed, we get team damage from them. So let's take out this Wolverine here. A little bit of team damage. More alien weakness. Destroyed another Iceman tile. Let's finally play Take Cover. Team damage, and Agent Venom's allies are invisible for a bunch of turns. And, you know, that's obviously great if he's got a bunch of health and needs to protect your allies. But let's play just Take Cover once again to finish the match. Okay, well, we took a whole bunch of damage trying to set up certain things, but I think you get it. Fun to play a super boosted Iceman. And let's qualify this lightning round since it just opened a couple of minutes ago. If you jump in right when they open, you get these easy seed teams for a bunch of fights in a row. Back to Sharp Dressed. So let's see. Here's a Bishop team. Now this is going to be pretty tough to take on. A boosted Bishop is very difficult. A lot of people are playing him with Jessica Jones. Here I've kind of found a team I like to play against him. And maybe I don't want Daredevil here, but I do definitely want Nick Fury. He's got 34,000 health. Blue. The thing about it is you need to play a team that can have lower than your highest match damage. You don't want to trigger enemy Bishop's damage that he's taking too much so that he jumps in front. This might be overkill with Daredevil. Let me think. So we've got green, yellow, blue, purple. So we could use a red and a black in this team, and I think Jessica Jones might be too strong. Let's bring in Black Widow for her red and black. They can be very strong if you play them at the right time. Okay. Let's bring this in case we get into big trouble. So Jessica's super tough, and that's why I'm wondering if I picked the right team. But let's go for it. The point is you want to do damage to someone other than Bishop so he doesn't build up his toward his overclocked ability where it keeps track of how much damage he's taking. We've got a black, yellow, and white combo. Very good. And the key here is Fury's yellow ability, because it deals a bunch of damage to the target, but more importantly, it stuns the target for a couple of turns. Better match that trap away so they don't get it. And so when we have our yellow ready to play, we'll definitely need to be hitting Bishop instead of Jessica. But all of our match damage here is going to go toward a non-Bishop enemy. How are we going to get a yellow match lined up? There it is. That's great. Alright, so we have it. We're not doing a whole lot of match damage to trigger Bishop. But now, look at this board. This looks pretty interesting. It would be great if we could play... Let me see here. Purple. I don't see any dangerous moves from Jessica against us. So let's get this purple. And yeah, ouch. They're up to 10 blue, so now we can't wait any longer. That's what it takes for Bishop to play his blue ability for his terrible ability, by the way. It's awesome to play as him. It's bad to face against him. It's a 4-turn stun, and his passive depletes your top AP and all kinds of stuff. But we're set. We're going to play Fury's yellow ability. I absolutely love this. Avengers Assemble. It doesn't say in the description exactly what you're going to get. I wish there was another click you could do to get at it. But anyway, he creates critical tiles. He does target damage. He does team damage of a little bit. But, you know, the most important part for me right now with Bishop is the stun. It doesn't tally his damage when he's stunned. Let's go. And along with 5 stars in the match, those critical matches deal a bunch of damage. Look at that. Enemy Bishop is down to 10,000. So let's see. What are we going to get from purple? We get about 9,800. So if we can get our purple ready to play, we could use that to take Bishop out. Don't want to wait too long. It's only a two-turn stun. Green and blue. Oh, he woke up. Oh, man. And he's got the 13 blue. Oh, I should have gotten purple before this. So let's do this. Somebody's going to get stunned. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's do this. Let's get Natasha stunned here with a decent color drop. Oh man, and he reduced our purple. Great. I hate it the way Bishop reduces AP as well as the damage and stun. It's tough to deal with. I mean, it's a good move. A few more turns will probably take him out with our Berserker. Should we just do it now? Let me think. Should do it when there's a purple match available on the board. Let's go for it. Berserker Rage. Enough damage to take Bishop out. And I like to play it when there's a purple match in case you can automatically take out a strike tile against you. Let's play Demolition here for a bunch of trap tiles against the enemy team. But I'm going to match one of Jessica's traps plus mine. Maybe she'll match one of ours. Not yet. Oh man, ouch. What a cascade there. Escape plan does straight damage plus a countdown tile that will create a strike tile of strength 442, but it steals 3 AP of the enemy's strongest color. 16 red. We're in big trouble. We're going to get hit with those traps that they got. They're going to do a whole bunch of damage. So, check this out. That's why we saved our take cover team up. When it's a team up, it's even better than when you play Agent Venom on your team because it makes your whole group invisible for 4 turns. Plus, the team damage is big. Jessica's out, and we are all invisible against. Oh, and by the way, Natasha was stunned, but that team up made her visible. And we can play red in my ledger right now for the finishing move. So we kind of cheated our way out of that, but having a great team up on your side is not a bad strategy. A lot of people overlook it. When you get team ups, they're usually boosted higher than they would be for that character on your team. So that's one way to take on Bishop. Just make sure if you are going to do a bunch of damage, either do it all in one turn or stun him first and then just unload on him. That's a way to take him out. Let's go to the shield sim. We're going to get probably time for 2 more battles. We had a request for Red Hulk. Let's see what team this is. Probably we'll skip that out and take another look. Prefer not to take on Doctor Strange with this team I'm thinking about here. This might be interesting. Alright, so I've got a team that plays really well with Red Hulk. Let's go for it. We have a weakened Iron Man. That'll be a little bit of a challenge to see if we can get through our fight. We're going to grab our Doctor Doom and then slide down here to Red Hulk on our team. He's got an active purple and green ability. Iron Man has red, blue, and yellow, but we'll use yellow for Doom, plus his black. It's a full rainbow of color active abilities. I think this team's going to be great with our... and each one of these characters has an ability to swap tiles around the board or cause a bunch of chaos. I think it's going to work really well. Now we need a new team up. Let's just bring Nyx Blue for fun. Here we go. So the team we're against is tough already because of Thanos, of course, but they also have main event Hulk on their team. He is going to be a real wild card, so I'm going to work him down first. Yeah, I think we'll do that. There's all kinds of combo moves to start with here. We could get black-green, red-black. I think we really need to go for the match for in blue. And of course that Hulk gets them set up immediately for an extra move. Alright, we get one ourselves, I can't complain too much. And then we get a, let's leave him there. This is going to be a big hit with the critical match 4 in black. 12,000. Wow. So we already also have enough black to play Doom's ability. So what I like to do in this team is go for, have our yellow and blue abilities ready to play before we start anything if we can. Don't know if we'll be able to do it too efficiently, but we have our blue, so that's a great start. Thanos on the other side is a trouble because he can play his purple and really kind of lock things up on the board for us. Well, we're almost there. Let's now go for yellow. Really not much on the board for yellow. White drops purple and shakes things up a bit. Maybe we'll get a red. Nope. Emmy Hulk is really switching things around in a positive way for their team. Doom should be able to heal from that. Man, they got that red AP so easily. Drop a yellow, please. Okay, well, need to start saving Iron Man here from danger. He's low on health. We did get one yellow match, and that's up to 10. Finally, we can do this. Lucky they matched away the green countdown. We'll go for purple-black. Now watch when Red Hulk takes some damage here. When it's enough, it triggers his seeing red. It's countdown, plus he destroys tiles on the board. Sometimes that can be what it takes to set off a cascade. But this is what we're going to do. This is a really fun combo of abilities. We're going to start with Girl Friday from Iron Man. What he does is he changes the enemy team's strongest color, black, into red tiles. Then it can make matches automatically, which I hope we'll get a couple in these spots here. And then it removes all red from the board. That can create tons of cascades, and then we're not done. Check this out. Here we go with Girl Friday. Hope for a match or two before. Yeah, looks good. Real good. Now watch. All the red's been destroyed. A lot of times you get much more action out of the board than that, but that's okay, because with all the red removed, we're in super good shape for the next couple of parts of this combo. Let's now play Brave New World, which scrambles the entire board. Since there's a lot less red, we have a lot more other colors that should get matched for a ton of cascade action. Let's see. I don't know how much that was, but that was probably 15 AP worth of matches that we got. So good. Excellent ability. We can play. Let's play the winning team. It is boosted by anyone on your group of allies from Team Iron Man, which surprisingly Red Hulk is part of. That. Let's go for Gamma Siphon. We can play it once. Take away their green. I should have played it earlier to take their green away. We're up to 12 green. We can play Gamma Siphon again. And we go up to 19 green. This is the part I love with Hammer and Anvil. When you have 9, you can play it, but when you have 18 green, he does way more damage. It's team damage of about 11,000 from a 4-star. Boom. Cool. All right. So we're in pretty good shape here. Let's it's overkill, but let's just take Thanos out. And then we'll work on Hulk here with just match damage. Oh, man. Didn't want him to get them enough yellow. Now Okoye could heal on their team. There we go. We got him out with luck. Lucky drops, not a problem. Now, if we're good enough, we're going to get more damage from another Brave New World from matches that just happened. We're still low on red on the board, so we might get other colors. Not as good as last time, but definitely decent. And check it out. Okoye can take a shot from Fallen Favor. Huge 23,000 damage ability from Doom. And for fun, let's just end it with a lower hammer and anvil for the win. So as you can see, they built up a little more health from Doom's yellow ability. I think that's a really fun team and pretty efficient, more on the fun side, but a good way to get Red Hulk in use if you have 5 stars to play along with them. We have time for one more match, guys. Let me look at my list here real quick. Let's play Namor in a fight. I've been wanting to get him in and to play him along with my Iceman while Iceman's not boosted in a normal match, per se. Let's see who we can line up here. Let's see. I don't know if that would be a good team to play with Deadpool on their side. Alright, let's just take on this team, that's fine. So what was my third teammate? We're going to have to heal Iceman. Namor's a good choice because of his purple AoE ability, and it builds up blue on the board, which will help Iceman out a bunch. Oh yeah, and I think what we'll do, that's why I picked this team with Civil War cap, because I think we'll make use of First Avenger ourselves. Okay, let's go down to Namor here. This will be our last battle. Oh man, I didn't get Mysterio in a fight. Well, let me think. I might have to do that if we have enough time. I'll check our time after this. There we go. So Namor has a black, green, and purple ability. Now, I really like Namor's green more than his black, so I'm going to leave him spec'd out this way. His black ability does hit pretty hard and depletes enemy AP and also gives them a 1 black when you play it. His green is super cool and fun, so hopefully we'll be able to play Iceman's green and Namor's if we run lucky that way. And Namor's purple ability is really pretty awesome. Atlantis attacks, it only costs 9, converts 5 basic tiles to blue if there are now 10 or more blue on the board after matches. Deal 5473 in team damage. That's pretty good, and then you hopefully get some blue, either automatic matches or they're ready for you to make on your turn. And then Imperious Rex is a really cool ability. Deals 775 damage for each blue tile on the board, so the more blue you have remaining, the better. And it destroys tiles in the shape of the Trident of Neptune. So it's really a pretty fun ability to play, and especially the way it looks when you do. Let's get into it. Definitely going to boost blue, and I think we better boost our green since we're trying to play it twice. Alright, so to start out with the green, extra move is excellent. Let's take on Old Cap first. Man, super good to start out that way. There's a match 4 in black. So let's play Iceman right away. We're going to get our... Yeah, we'll get our repeaters on the board to start. Now, what do we want to do? We got to match that critical tile. You can't really leave that for 5 stars to match against you. I think I'll do the blue. And look at that. Alright, so we have a bunch of countdowns to get a stun. It's early to stun. I like to stun characters when there's only 2 enemies remaining, but, you know, it's automatic. When you stun a character and there's 2 other enemies, it doesn't change much except for match damage against you. And it delays that character from playing an ability. But right now it's so early they can't play abilities regardless. What do we do here? Probably more green. Iceman blocked a whole bunch of that damage. If you weren't ready for that, I should have explained it. So if you have enough team up on hand, and Iceman takes a certain amount of damage, he will deflect it. So he'll basically defend his allies. And so now this countdown tile's on the board that will deal 7,092 damage to Iceman if we allow it to count down. It might happen. Not sure we're going to be able to get yellow down there in time in 3 turns. We'll start by this. Starting with that, there's a chance we might get yellow down in that direction. Not too sure we'll be able to do it. Nope, looks like it's going to be pretty impossible, I think, to get yellow down there in one more turn. Looks like Iceman's going to take a bunch of damage. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. Let's get more yellow for Old Cap here. Yellow-purple combo. Champion Defender did count down, and we got the damage taken. Okay, so we can play our purple from Namor. I want to wait on that until the timing is perfect, or at least better than at the moment. Okay. Probably need to get these strike tiles matched away. Sorry, I was busy thinking about what is the next optimal move. Okay, well, at least they matched those strike tiles away. So there's not a lot of blue on the board. If we get 5 blue placed on the board, there's a good likelihood we'll have 10 total remaining after we play it. Let's go ahead and do it now. And we'll get the team damage, hopefully, if there is a lot of blue remaining. Well, we got a match, and it built up our blue, but it didn't leave 10 on the board. There's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That didn't work out for the team damage aspect. Oh well. I think what we need to do is try our best to knock out and stun a remaining enemy. I think we can do it now. Let's play Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is similar to Nick Fury's yellow, but in this case it actually is a random enemy stun. So if we deal enough damage to the front enemy, I think we got it, then one of the others will be stunned. Got him, and there we go. So protect tiles plus attack tiles are going to help us with our longevity in this match for sure. And let's work on Thor for a little bit. We need a little bit of red, and then of course we need our other green. To see if we can play Namor's green. Good, I think we can get it now. Need to be careful with Thor there when we don't want to get him down into 50% health. Would love a red match here. I don't see a red for Cap. So maybe what we need to do is shake up the board. Let's do that. Let's play Imperious Rex. It's a cool ability. Watch for the trident-shaped damage on the board. It's a lot more damage if you have a lot of blue. I just think we needed to play it right then. Okay. Ooh, that yellow's going to hurt. We have Namor's black. I'm saving that for a hit on Thor when we get him down a little. We gotta take out that repeater if they don't match it with that yellow already. Okay, we can take it out now. It's gonna be a lot of strike tiles against us now. Here we go. I think this is where we're going to start taking on Thor. We've got a really nice multi-move combo. Green, purple, and blue. Guarantee the stun. Very nice. Oh man, sniper rifle, honestly. Oh wow. That was pretty damaging. Iceman is taking a real beating here. Let's hit Thor with Namor's Mercy. It only does a little bit of damage, but it destroys 3 AP in the enemy team's strongest color, which is black. So we should have done this earlier to keep Old Man Logan from being able to play his strike tiles again. Yellow, yellow. Cool. This might be a perfect spot. There's only a few blue on the board. I don't know if we're going to... There's only 3 blue on the board, guaranteeing that Atlantis attacks wouldn't give us the 10 we need. Well, that actually does kind of stink, so better wait on that. Iceman protected us from the damage against Cap there. Okay, so we're able to, well, let's do it like this. Just in case we get enough blue, let's play Atlantis attacks. I don't think we will, it'll just add to the board. Yep, got the team damage this time. Perfect. Okay, so let's hit Shield Bash onto OML. We can move over to Thor here. The actual blue match knocks Thor out, so the stun hits Old Man Logan. That was a nice turnaround. Okay, in 2 more turns we'll get our Shield Bash to resolve, and it's going to build up a bunch of AP for us. And let's see. Play our Iceman. And I think we're going to finish it with an Earth's Mightiest Heroes for the win. Okay, good. I'm glad that team worked out. It was looking pretty scary there for a bit, but maybe we didn't face the correct team with it. Overall, I think the strategy was there. All right, how much time do we have here, guys? Okay, we can slip in 1 more battle with Mysterio on our team. And let's try to figure out a good team setup for our brand new 4-star champion. We'll play him probably more in the next video. There we go. So we're going to focus on his purple, and probably his yellow, and his blue is automatic. So red, green, and black are the colors we're going to need to represent on other characters. Let's see. Red, green, and black. Thought I had a plan for... We'll use Infinity War Cap for his red. That'll be good for him. Probably want a stronger blue player, a blue user that we might not use their... Well, let's see. Blue, black, green. Red, blue, black, green, purple, yellow. Okay, I think this will be a team. We'll see. Probably want somebody that makes strike tiles for increasing the damage that you get from the trap tiles that Mysterio places. But that's I think that's for another team consideration. Let's go here. Want to take out Banner before they get lucky with enough green for him to transform. Really good starting move with purple, yellow, and white. Hopefully more. Alright, match 4 in black. I have to take it, get a red drop automatically. Oh man, how lucky. There's the viewer luck. That was for sure. Another extra move in blue. Wow. Talk about an excellent start to this match. We already got Banner knocked out. Didn't have to worry about his Hulk mode at all. That was crazy. Is that the luck with Mysterio here? Maybe it is. Let's focus on Star-Lord now. So, take a quick look at Cap's Rope-a-Dope ability. It only costs 8, and it deals damage to the non-target enemies. Well, if we would have been able to keep Banner in at a low amount of health, we'd have been able to do 10,300 to the other two. But now, since we're down an enemy, let's wait until we down another one to play that red, and it will be huge. All right, blue and black. So I want to keep there. Okay, we have enough blue. Awesome. It transformed blue into... That's so cool. Converts 5 blue to yellow, which pretty much guarantees we're going to get enough yellow to play the pledge, and it only costs us 6. It creates a countdown tile on any color, but then yellow matches will now net you purple. Let's wait a second on that, but I do want to play from thin air right now. That'll send Mysterio invisible and creates trap tiles on blue. Perfect. And we have a drop on blue matches. Let's get this green that drops blue. 1,100 each. That's really pretty good. Got a lot of blue. Converts it. Sweet. Let's go ahead. We'll play the pledge. Countdown tile. Yellow matches will result in purple. We can play more purple now. Resume the invisibility for 4 turns and create a whole bunch more trap tiles. That's pretty cool. It's not big target, single target damage at all, but with the AP manipulation, this is a pretty neat ability. Alright, I want to match this yellow here, which will produce purple AP. Sweet. Alright, what should we do now? Let's do match 4 in purple. By the way, they fixed it looks like, or maybe it was always different, but the trap tiles also trigger when they get destroyed from line breaks, etc. That's great. So look at this board. There's 2 different match 4s to do, and you'll want to do the black one in this case because of the purple that will drop. You should also get a single blue match up above when that happens, instead of ruining the other alignment. That's cool. So they can't avoid those traps. If they're going to destroy them, they get hit for the damage. And we just have so much AP in this battle. They're at a dangerous amount of yellow, and they already have enough purple to play their ability. So we need to match red next. That's fine. Let's also, let's keep them from getting more yellow. So we're going to play aerial superiority there, so they can't gain yellow no matter what happens. Let's get some red off the board. She's going to play an ability that adds more red here in a second. Oh, they played Star-Lord's purple instead. Gotcha. So they made a yellow match but got no AP from it. Mysterio invisible. Let's play. They have 10 green. Super dangerous. Okay. Got a couple of traps here. I don't know if we're playing Mysterio correctly, but I think things are going reasonably well. Got a match 4 in yellow, which is actually going to produce. Let's see. Nope, we'll play the pledge here. Get a countdown tile on the board, and that'll produce the purple. Got it. Aerial superiority countdowns do enough damage to take Star-Lord out. We have a lot of other AP abilities we could do, but check this out. That is a nearly full health Phoenix at 42,900 health. We have coup de grace now instead of rope-a-dope. Cap deals 15,500 damage, then also deals 887 damage for each other AP destroyed among your whole AP total. If you guys want to stop and add this up, do it for fun if you want. I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure this is going to be enough damage to take her out for about 43,000 or way more. That's one thing that version of Cap is really good at. That was actually a pretty fun team. Like I said, I don't think I played Mysterio necessarily the most efficiently, but it was fun to see how his AP worked to build up colors for other benefits you'd get out of the traps and everything else. That was fun. I think Mysterio will get him into a lot more matches on our next video, and that is going to do it, guys. We are out of time completely. Went overboard once again today, but thanks for all the viewer luck and fun going along. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. But please stop, guys, if you've watched the previous videos. Make sure you subscribe if you can, and recommend our videos to your alliance mates if you think they'd enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.